Well, I'm here now. The fairgrounds in Aiken, South Carolina. It is currently about 6 o'clock in the afternoon. It's almost exactly 6 o'clock in the afternoon on Thursday, October the 1st, 2020. Oh, casting a long shadow there. This would be the grounds of the state fair, but they're not allowing state fairs anymore here, so this one is pared way down and it's more of a carnival. So I don't know what to expect attendance-wise out here. Hoping for the best. I'm going to be working out here for 10 days. Yeah, right here where my shadow is pointing, that's going to be where my spot is going to be setting up tomorrow morning. They don't open until 4 o'clock tomorrow morning, and so I've got until this is actually kind of easy, actually kind of relaxing. And here is my campsite. You can even see the pared down nature of this by how many spots, even in the RV area, is wide open all along here as well. But this spot is costing me $20 a day, which is very minimal. For full hookups, potable water, and clean out right there. I've already gotten a nap in here right after I finish setting up. The AC has got it down to 70 degrees in here. It's nice and comfortable. No, wait, he's coming out. He's coming out. Hey there, little buddy. Don't look directly at the camera. It'll reflect off your eyes, make you look evil. Yes, I know, I know. This is where he grew up, right here in this camper, so he's very comfortable here. There's your old scratching post. Yep. You can see he's been working on that for a long time. He's going to scratch all the way through it at some point. I told you not to look directly at it. Okay, so what's on the docket for the rest of the day? Well, I need groceries. I'm down to a very minimal here. I always let my groceries run down before I go on the road because I don't want things going bad while I'm gone. But then, you know what? I don't think I have ever done a video about the things that I buy to eat while I'm on the road. That might be something you guys would find interesting. So let's do that. First, when you're on the road full time, you have to remember that this is not a road trip. You're going to be out here for a long time, and so the temptation to go through drive-thrus, eat a lot of hamburgers, get that big square paper box of Lao Mein noodles and do that like for every dinner, every lunch. You can't do that when you're doing this full time. It catches up with you really fast. Those things are really high in fat and sodium. You're going to be getting acid reflux and gaining a lot of weight. So as tempting as it might be, when you're going full time, don't think of it as a long road trip. Happy to see that about 15 minutes from the fairgrounds there's a nice big Kroger here, so I'll finally be able to use my Kroger card again from when I lived back in the Atlanta area. Another disadvantage that fast food has over actual groceries is you have to eat that stuff really fast. The shelf life is terrible, and you want something that's going to sustain, that you can eat and then refrigerate and heat up, that kind of thing. Now the rotisserie chicken is always a good choice because it's not fried, it's a nice white meat, and it can be used to like cut up and put in with eggs. You can put cheese over it, you can throw it in with noodles. There's a lot of versatility there. Like this whole thing is only $4.49. Starting with that. Bananas, the classic cheap travel food because they come in their own natural packaging, individually wrapped. Hummus is one of the most versatile things out there. It can be put on tortilla shells. You can dip sesame sticks in it or veggie chips. Even like raw vegetables can be dipped in this. And it'll even go good with this chicken here. Pimento cheese, one of the fastest, delicious sandwiches that you can make and very keto. Whole wheat tortilla shells. Now always check the ingredients and make sure that the first ingredient is, okay, it has it right there, whole wheat flour. It needs to be the very first ingredient. Sometimes they'll say wheat bread, and it's a little deceptive. Canned soups are great. Don't go for like the store brand or these like Chunkies, all that kind of stuff. You're going to find a lot of sodium or sodium nitrates, other N8s, benzonates, or whatever. Amy's has a pretty good ingredients list. Don't get the split pea. Split pea is actually very starchy. Peas in general are. The lentils, though, is probably okay. Looks like they've also got lentil vegetable and a Kiwan Kel red lentil. Boy, that sounds delicious. You'll want things that are high in fiber like this, too, to keep things moving. I absolutely love these chia fruit snacks. Very natural. The chia itself is really good for you. And I like that they come in a pack of 2. And, you know, prepackaged stuff is really good for when you're on the road. It creates a lot of trash, but it's just so darn convenient. Again, when you're buying your whole wheat bread, make sure to check the ingredient list. All right, here, where is it at? Right there. The first ingredient has to be whole wheat flour. Yeah, you see it right there, whole wheat flour. So, Nature's Own is actually pretty good about this. 100% whole wheat. I think they actually do use a little bit of extra synthetic wheat gluten to try to fluff things up a little bit more, but in general, they're pretty good. Cheese is something I don't skimp on. I am very partial to Cabot, especially the Cabot Seriously Sharp, and I think it's actually on sale. Very keto. Come to my guilty pleasure, which is flavored coffee creamers, sweetened coffee creamers. Even so, I still try to keep things natural. And so today I'm going with oat milk creamer, all natural. This one is vanilla, and it's sweetened. And there you have it. I'm done with my shopping. Gonna check out and get this back to the camper and see what I can do with it. Let's just put these away. And so for dinner today, I'm going to take a couple of whole wheat tortilla shells, throw on some of this rotisserie chicken, add some red pepper hummus, doing it one-handed is a little awkward. Okay. Throw on some of the sharp or seriously sharp Cabot cheddar, and then fold these up, and that is what's for dinner. It's pretty good. And believe it or not, a lot of the dinners that I eat are even more slapdash than this. Sometimes I just open a can of soup, pour it in a bowl, warm it up in the microwave, might add a little sour cream, and eat. When you're on the road, you got to think like this. But today, all of today's groceries came up to about $40 worth, and I'm thinking I've got enough to pack lunches while I'm working throughout the weekend, and also make dinner, so I shouldn't have to go back to the grocery store until probably Tuesday. So that is the equivalent. If I was using that $40 to do fast food, if I was doing like Taco Bell or something, it would be about the same. That you could spend $40 feeding yourself a Taco Bell for 3 or 4 days. You could do that, but there's a reason why fast food is that cheap. So this is comparable. Oh yeah, and with dinner, I also have a dessert. Let's not forget that. And I'm drinking decaf coffee with vanilla flavored oat milk creamer. So it's not bad. So yeah, that gives you a little bit of insight into how I eat when I'm out on the road. Guys, if you've enjoyed this at all, please don't hesitate to indicate so by hitting that thumbs up like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure to ring the bell icon to turn on notifications. Boy, am I getting tired of saying this over and over. I will talk to you down in the comments. I look forward to seeing you in the next one.